It's just me and my twin and them. Welcome back to the Chapman family YouTube. Dad and Ava are back with another video. Today we're going to do a fake straw set. We're going to mimic that look. We're going to start off with some avon oil growth oil. This is my OCD kicking in. As you can see, the bottle was a little messed up, so I took the top off the Maybach, and then we're going to put it back on, and I'm going to put a little bit in my hand, and I'm going to go in, and I'm going to moisturize those braids. I know she's up here looking like Felicia from Friday, but this is how we let her sleep so that her hair will be detangled, because we did a blowout on her hair 2 weeks ago. Blowout style, we went in and did some twists. 2 twists in the front and 1 in the back, and she kept that style all week. So then, just to preserve it, because we were not going to wash, we went ahead and did those braids to keep her hair detangled. So then I go in and I just take those braids out and I further detangle, adding avon oil growth oil as much as I need to. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video. Also, if you really love us, hit that post notification bell so you'll be notified when we post new videos. In the comment section, let us know where you're from. So I'm going in to detangle, and this style was really easy for us. We only used 3 products. The products that we used the avon oil growth oil, we used the extreme gel, and then we used a little bit of the Heritage leave-in conditioner. I'm going to show all of that in this video. Just keep watching. Make sure you watch the whole video all the way through. There's a bunch of little surprises, and you will see the final product. Also, I have a question for y'all, or I have a situation that I would like y'all's help on. Ava is getting ready to start back to school. What back to school hairstyle do y'all want to see her have? Let us know in the comment section. We really don't know what we're going to do. She's going to the 1st grade this year. We're so excited, but we don't really know what style to do on her hair. I asked her, and she's told me so many different things. She said she wanted 2 braids, and then she told me she also wanted to straighten her hair and have curls. But we don't know, because it's still hot down here in Georgia, and straightening her hair and putting curls in, it's not going to last long. All right, so now I have those braids out, the braids that she slept in. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to work with the top first. And I went back in with a little bit more of that avon oil growth oil, and I'm going to spread that throughout her hair. And I also went in and massaged it a little bit to stimulate hair growth. And then I just went in and massaged it on her edges as well. And that's preparing to make that ponytail. One thing I want you to notice that I haven't gone in and added any water yet. I wanted to make sure that I dry detangled her hair, because we were using, because it was an old blowout, and I did want her hair to be somewhat stretched, and I wanted to dry fast. But now I am going to go in and spritz a little bit of water around her edges. And I'm going to spritz just a tad bit of water on her hair. That way, it'll be easier for me to apply that gel and to slick her hair down. And the gel that I used was the extreme gel. And this was the clear kind. We've only used the blue kind in the past, but my wife could only find the clear. And look at this big old thing. My wife brought that in. I'm like, why in the world you brought that big old thing of gel? That'll last her for at least 3 years. But she told me that that was all that Walmart had, and it was only $4 and something. So I figured we'll use it. Now, I don't know if it'll work as good as the blue gel, but for $4.90-something, I'm cool with it, because it doesn't take much to slick her hair down. All right, so I added that gel, and I'm just going in with a brush, and I'm just brushing her edges, brushing her hair up so that she'll have a sleek ponytail. Now that I have my ponytail in, I'm going to go ahead and start to put it in like a Bantu knot to get it out of the way, because I'm pretty much done with everything that I'm going to do with the front for right now. So then I'm going to go on to the back, and I don't want the front to be in the way. So I'm just doing a Bantu knot to get it out of the way. Your boy is looking rough, but I'm going to fix that before I go to my brother's house. But right now I took that twist out, and then I added some water, and I'm just adding a little bit of water to the back, and I'm going to spread that water out with my hands just to make sure it's evenly distributed. I'm not adding much because I want this style to dry fast, because we don't have time to wait on it to dry all day, because I did want it to look like a straw set. All right, so then I went in with some Heritage leave-in conditioner, and I don't know how much, but this is how much I used on there on the back section. And I just rub it through my hand, and then I just spread it throughout that back section. And part of me making this video, I wanted to show y'all a quick hairstyle. And also, I had questions about how do I keep her hair moisturized when it's down. So I wanted to show y'all how I actually do it. I don't do anything special. All I do is make sure that I put a little bit of water, and I also use a modified version of the LCO method. I use leave-in, but most of the time if I use a heavy leave-in like that Heritage, I won't use a cream. But then after I use the leave-in or cream, I'll use some of that Avon Oil growth oil to seal in that moisture. And then I'll go in to use the gel just to define her curls even more. And sometimes if the gel makes her hair hard, then I'll go in with a little bit of the oil to break that gel cast. But I didn't have a problem with this gel making her hair hard because I didn't use much of the gel. And then I just go in with my brush and kind of form those curls how I want to. Now, I will say forming those curls will cause shrinkage, but we're fine with a little bit of shrinkage. So this is me just going in with that Avon Oil growth oil. And like I said, I use that to seal in the moisture. And yes, this method does keep her hair moisturized all day long. If she goes to school or anything like that, or we go somewhere, her hair stay moisturized and the curls stay popping all day long. It doesn't have frizz. So yeah, I'll continue to use this method. Now, after applying that gel, I just go back in with that brush and kind of form those curls or a clump of curls because this is going to be important to the actual straw set look. Just continue to watching the video so you'll see why I said that this is a mimic straw set look. All right, so now that I'm done with the bottom, look at those clump curls. All right, it's time to work on the top. I'll repeat those same steps that I did at the bottom on the top. I'm just going in with a little water to give it some moisture. And then I'll go in with that Heritage leave-in conditioner, same amount, and I spread that evenly throughout her hair. And then I'll use the Avon Oil growth oil to seal in that moisture that I just put in her hair. And then we'll finish it off with a little bit of that extreme gel. And with the top, I usually, because her hair is soft on the top, so I didn't need much gel. I just used a little bit of the extreme gel, and then I'll use my brush to do like I did in the back. I just formed those curls to kind of clump them. And when I was brushing the top, I kind of messed up some of my clumps in the front. In the back, so I just redid the ones and clumped them again. Then I added a little bit more gel to slick it down, and that's what it looked like. So now I'm gonna let it dry, let it air dry while she gets dressed and while we get dressed. And this is what it looks like. And it's almost dry here. All right, so now that it's dry, we're going to go in and separate. We're going to put some more of that Avon Oil hair growth oil on our hands. And then the way that I separate, I always stretch that curl out, and the curl will show natural separation, and that's where you want to actually separate. That will minimize the amount of frizz. And if you get a little bit of frizz, all you need to do is just twist it around your finger, and it usually will, fight that frizz. But we didn't have much frizz on this style, and a little frizz doesn't bother us anyway because the hair is fine. All it does is give it some volume, so we don't mind a little bit of frizz, but this didn't cause much frizz. All right, don't forget to like and comment. Also share this video with your friends that have small children or have children at all, and maybe they're struggling with styles to do on their child's hair, on their hair that doesn't take a long time. Make sure you share this video with them for some help. If you try this style, just let us know that you're going to try it, or let us know how it turns out. It doesn't take long, and it's not a hard style, but it turned out really nice. It looks like a professionally done, little style, but it was something that we did in 30 minutes, and it didn't take long at all to dry. Just to give it more height, I went in with a comb. I couldn't find a pick, so I used just the end of a comb to kind of lift it up a little bit, just to give it a little bit of height. And as it gets older, or if you do it for multiple days, it will gain some height. But I knew she was getting in the water and it wouldn't matter, so I just went ahead and added her some height with the comb. But this is what it looks like. And this is why I said a straw set. It really looks like a straw set, but we didn't use any tools, any straws or any rollers or anything like that. Make sure you keep watching to the end so you can see her do her little surprising little walk at the end of the video. Told you I had comments that she stays really still when she's getting her hair done, and she does. But y'all see the difference when she has a phone and when she doesn't have a phone. She don't have a phone right now, and you see how irritable and how she's moving. Now, when she has that phone, she'll stay still, or her iPad, she'll stay still. But if she don't have it, she's gonna do a little bit of moving. But she does do well for the most part. All right, this is the final product. Thank you for watching. We love you all, and thank you for your support. This is her on doing her little walk. She likes it a lot, and that's all that matters. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. Wait, before you go, look at how she pushing me out of the video. She don't even want me into her little video at the end. Gone for real this time. We'll see you in the next video.